Today I'm going to discuss why foam rolling the IT band is probably not doing what you think it's doing, and after I cover that, then I'm going to tell you what it's actually doing. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Blake Bowman here with GuerrillaZen Fitness, and in today's video I'm talking about foam rolling the IT band. To begin, foam rolling the IT band is very popular amongst runners and endurance athletes, and it's usually one of the go-to protocols for when somebody has pain on the outside of their knee. Oftentimes people will recommend that people get on a foam roller and roll out their IT band. Now, in order for what I'm going to say in a second to make sense to you, you need to understand how foam rolling primarily works on the body. Basically, when you foam roll a muscle, what you're doing is you're affecting the nervous system, the nerves that go into that muscle. When you roll onto a muscle, what you're basically doing in a nutshell is you're telling the nerves that innervate the muscle, that are going into the muscle and driving the muscle, telling it to turn on, you're down-regulating the neural drive, which, like I said, in a nutshell, means that you're basically telling the nerves to chill out a little bit and stop sending such an aggressive signal into the muscle to tell it to turn on. So when you communicate to the nervous system that it needs to down-regulate the neural drive going into the muscle, it shuts down partially or inhibits the signal going into the muscle, and then the muscle calms down and releases itself. It gets softer and more supple, not as tight and contracted. Okay, so now that you know how foam rolling works, I want to talk about foam rolling and its relation to the IT band. So the IT band is actually not a muscle, it's just a thick band of connective tissue that runs down the side of your leg, okay? But let's be clear here, it's not a muscle, it's not contractile tissue like muscle tissue is, it's fascia, connective tissue. Therefore, because the IT band is made up of fascia, almost exclusively without muscle, there are no motor neurons in there to downregulate. So when you're foam rolling the IT band, you're not really actually doing anything to the IT band. That begs the question, what does foam rolling actually do to the IT band? Because you take anybody that has a tight IT band and you have them roll their IT band, and there's a good chance that they're going to feel better after doing that. So the real question is, what's happening here? Well, in all likelihood, what you're actually doing is you're probably rolling out a muscle on the side of the thigh. It's part of the quadriceps muscle group. It's called the Vastus Lateralis, okay? And this muscle is actually right here. It runs, kind of at a 45-degree angle on the outside of your thigh. Due to its proximity to the IT band, you're probably rolling this out when you're rolling the IT band. They're so close together that it's impossible to roll out the IT band without also rolling on the Vastus Lateralis. So what is likely providing you with relief when you're foam rolling the IT band is actually release of that muscle, the Vastus Lateralis. Now you may be wondering, isn't foam rolling supposed to break up scar tissue and adhesions? And the answer to that is the IT band needs something like 300 pounds of shear force, which is like this, in order to break it up. Okay, so one thing I can guarantee you is you're not getting 300 pounds of shear force when you're foam rolling the IT band. So again, what's likely providing you with relief is release of the Vastus Lateralis. It's on the side. You're probably hitting it when you're foam rolling the IT band. And basically when the Vastus Lateralis gets tight, it's another common contributor to pain on the outside of the knee. So, if you have a tight IT band or a tight Vastus Lateralis, they can produce the same kind of pain, achy symptoms on the outside of the leg. So why am I telling you this information? How can you use this? Well, basically, when you're foam rolling the IT band, maybe in the future, you should direct some of your focus off of the IT band and put it directly, consciously onto the Vastus Lateralis, just because that is what you're going to have a better chance of releasing. So why not give that a little bit of extra focus when you're foam rolling the IT band? To do that, it's going to look like this. Okay, so in order to get into that Vastus Lateralis muscle, you got to know where it is. It's at about a 45-degree angle. I know you can't see this very well because my pants are blending in, but it's at a 45-degree angle off on the side of your thigh, right here, okay? And it's pretty simple to roll that. To roll any muscle that you're trying to roll, you just need to know where the muscle is, and then you basically put your leg down on that part, right? So this is how you would roll the Vastus Lateralis, okay? And like I've been saying, the IT band is right next to the Vastus Lateralis, so it's a subtle difference, right? I'm on the Vastus Lateralis right now, okay? And now I'm on the IT band, okay? See the difference? You want to kind of angle your hips downwards just a little bit at about 45 degrees so that you can bring the foam roller kind of more, you're moving it off from the side and bringing it more central to the thigh but you're stopping at about 45 degrees right there. Like I said earlier, I would just focus on the Vastus Lateralis. Go right to that and stop rolling the IT band because you're probably not doing anything, and sometimes you can actually make it worse by kind of smashing the tissues into the femur, which can kind of cause more adhesions to form there. So focus on that Vastus Lateralis muscle next time you're thinking about foam rolling the IT band. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and it added some value to you. Now when it comes to foam rolling any muscle, there's a secret technique that you need to be doing that's actually going to give you twice as much muscular release if you do this when you're foam rolling. Now this technique is not very well known, and to be honest with you, it makes foam rolling while you're foam rolling a little less pleasant, okay? It kind of hurts a little bit more, but I promise you that the extra muscle release that you'll get from doing this will far outweigh the temporary increase in discomfort when you're rolling the muscle. If you want me to teach you this technique, then what I want you to do is open up the description box beneath this video and click the first link available in the description. Basically what that will do is it'll send you to a page on my website where I'll request your email. As soon as you enter in your email, I'll send you to a page on my website where I'll teach you that secret technique. You can also get to that same page on my website by clicking this button right here. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that over here. And if you want to learn more videos about foam rolling, I talk about this a lot on my channel, check out this video over here. Other than that, as always, I'll see you next time.